Guys, we're going here today. I'm doing a top 5 video, and this is not in any particular order. It's just good guns in the game, and Black Ops 2 Zombies. And this does not include the ray gun or ray gun Mark II or any DLC weapons. So let's do this. For number 1, I have the Python. I chose it because it does do a good amount of damage to a high round. As for the reload on it, it's not the best reload, really. I mean, if you get speed cola with it, I mean, yeah, it speeds up. Or pack punch it does speed up the reload very efficiently. But if you don't have speed and whatnot, it's not really the best reload speed. It's not really the, like, what am I looking for? Yeah, it's not in general the best weapon, but it did make it onto this list because I couldn't put the ray gun in. Because as I said, I'm not putting that in. But also, the Python, it does do a good amount of damage until a pretty decent round, actually. Because what it does is it's technically a one-shot. If you go for head, it's a one-shot on the body until round 15. That's unpacked punch. It's a one-shot for a headshot until round 23. Then also, it is a one-shot pack-a-punch one-shot to the head until round 32. And then unpacked punch one-shot to the body to round 27. So it varies in pack punched and unpack punch, headshot, no headshot. It varies around for a while because its damage. It's like first damage, it goes, say it has 59 damage. With a headshot, it goes up like 30, I believe. 30 damage. And that's why it varies so much. You will not see this on most other guns. Some, you will see it in some, such as the 5.7, but not too many that I can think of aside from the Python. But Pack Punch, the Python actually becomes really good with its reload speed, taking 5 seconds without speed cola, without being Pack Punch. But with it, it takes only 2 seconds. And so that's why the Python was chosen for this list. And so let's move on to the next weapon. Okay, guys, so up next we have the hammer, which I chose this weapon because it has a good amount of ammo, a good amount of damage. It actually has a really good pack punch version, but I'm not going to be getting into that a whole lot. But I chose the hammer because of its effectiveness, and so its reload. As for its reload, it doesn't have the best reload. It's a bit slow if you don't have speed cola. It's actually a pretty decent reload for a machine gun, and it does a lot of damage. It can 4-shot kill a zombie, and that goes up until round 27 before it becomes a 6-shot, and that 6-shot runs out at round 34. And this is actually really good compared to some of the other guns, which can take up to 10 shots to kill a zombie. And the pack punch version of this weapon can hold up to 600 clips, or 600 spare ammo. When pack punched, it has 150 ammo, which is 150 bullets in a clip, which is pretty good. And also, whenever it fires, its fire rate is between 10 bullets a second. That's without double tap. With double tapping, go between 15 bullets a second, and with increased damage as well, bringing that number down to 2 shots per kill until around 22. And also, I chose this weapon because it really, after a while, it does become a point builder, but it gives you a fair amount of points, then kills the zombies. So it does help fairly a lot and get you a good amount of points while still being effective at killing. So it's really right in between what you need between more points and damage done. It's right in the middle between those two. Now, at higher rounds, this gun can start to kind of turn for the worse on you. But this gun with headshots, it does stay at a 6 shot. If you get or a 3 shot, I'm sorry. If it does stay at a 3 shot for headshots until round 39. And that is pretty good considering some of the other guns can take up to 8 shots for a headshot. And that's without a pack-a-punch. With a pack-a-punch, you can go up to 2 shots to a headshot per kill. On the list, guys, we have the DSR. I chose DSR because, well, actually, it's one of the best guns you can get in the game besides the ray gun, or the ray gun Mark II. Is really good because of its, well, not because of its ammo. Its ammo only has 4 shots. It's good because it can go through up to 7 zombies at once while unpack-punched on rounds below round 10. On rounds up to round 30, it can go through up to 5 zombies while pack-punched. And this weapon I chose because you can get multiple different attachments. You can get things like iron sights, which you can't get in multiplayer, so that's really cool. But what most people don't know about it is it doesn't fire just 1 shot. It actually fires 3 shots in a tight shot. So it's not like it's firing a buckshot like the Remington or anything, but it fires a tight shot straight forward, and that's why you usually can't see its 3 bullets unless you are running and turning in no scope. And so up next, its pack-punch version is actually pretty good because it holds 8 bullets and a lot of ammo. And it is a 1-shot weapon until round 40. And headshot, it's a 1-shot headshot until round 52, which is actually really good because that's around the time that all other guns are like, you're almost done with them. Like, they aren't helping anymore. And it has a good amount of ammo. I believe it has 96 extra shots in it. That's not including a full clip that you have in it already. When pack-a-punched, when unpack-punched, I believe it holds 48 shots. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's around there. And as for its reload is a bit slow, but it becomes really quick when you get speed cola. And with double tap, it is a 1-shot to the head until round 57, which is really good. And so, but back to its reload. Its reload isn't the best, but with speed cola, it speeds up a lot. And it's just a really good weapon. It's one of the best weapons you can get in the game besides the ray gun Mark II. But aside from that, that's the reason that I chose this weapon for this list. Next on those guys, we have the Galil, or Galil, depending on how you like to say it. And I chose this weapon because it has a good amount of ammo. Unpack punched, it has 35 bullets in a clip, and it has 200 plus spare bullets with a max with full ammo. The I won't go into that yet, but its reload speed, again, it's actually pretty decent. It's a fair reload speed. It doesn't take forever. It's pretty quick. It's just a quick mag swap with a standard assault rifle, which is pretty good. It's pretty quick and clean assault rifle reload, which is a good factor about it. It's really nice. And with speed cola, that speeds up. It actually speeds it up down to a 3-second reload, where originally it was around a 6-second reload. Now, onto the pack punch. The Pack-a-Punch version of the Galil holds, I believe, around 70 shots. Don't take my quote on it. No, not 70. Or I can't remember. But I know it holds more than 50. It's a really good weapon. But anyway, damage-wise, it does, no, sorry. I blanked out for a minute there. Damage-wise, it can kill a zombie with body shots, unpack punch on rounds below 15 with 5 shots. While pack punched below round 10, it can kill a zombie in 2 shots or 1 shot with a headshot with double tap. And then with double tap, it can kill zombies above round 30 with 5 shots. That's 5 shots. And then without it, I think it goes up to 7. But with a headshot, it goes down to 3 above round 30. And this gun starts to give out around, once you get to around 30, around that number, that's around when it starts to kind of give out on you and not be as effective. Its effectiveness is pretty good overall, though. A good weapon for getting up to high, like 30 rounds, 40 rounds around there before you need to get a different weapon. But that is the reason that I chose this weapon. And so I guess let's get moving on to the next weapon. I'll see you in a minute. Last but not least, we have the RPD. And I chose the RPD because that's an amazing amount of ammo. It has 100 shots in it. And that's really good considering it to be an LMG. And its reload, I know it's really slow, even with speed cola, but it's worth it. It makes up for it in damage. It basically kills a zombie in 2 shots below round 10. And between round 15 and 30, it only takes 4 shots, or no, 5 shots, and then it takes 2-shot headshots, I believe, to kill a zombie, and that's unpack punch. Pack punch, it only takes 1 shot to the zombie's head to kill them below round 30, I believe it is, and then 3 shots to the body, which is actually really good, really good, considering that it doesn't have as much ammo as the hammer. But what it has that the hammer doesn't is it has only one way it can get pack punch. It doesn't have like different attachments. It only has the one way, but it does almost freaking like it almost doubles in as much damage as the hammer does, which is really good because the hammer does quite a lot of damage, but it almost doubles it. And when it's pack punch, it has 750 ammo, which is actually really good. And it's really good for getting the high rounds because of its amount of ammo and damage. And also, its efficiency. Its efficiency is good because of how well it stays on target. Like it doesn't consistently move upwards while shooting as does the hammer, but it stays consistent at a fire rate and on target. Now, firing it for more than 5 seconds at a time, it will get a little. It will move around a little bit, but not too much. And its iron sights are considered some of the best iron sights in the game. But that concludes this video, and that's the reason I chose the RPD. So make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe so you never miss an upload. And also, if you enjoy this top 5, make sure to leave me your feedback in the comments down below so I know what I can do in the future to be better with these top 5s. And also check for them probably weekly, and I'll see you guys in the next